Now for me, Buffalo are a running back away from getting them over that hump and into a Super Bowl. This is a team that are right there in that Super Bowl window, which everyone can see and everyone has seen for a couple of seasons now, but they just haven't been able to get over that hump. And for me, James Cook in his rookie season, he showed glimpses. He wasn't setting the world alight, but I believe he can produce that role as an RB1 for this Bills team. He may not ever reach the heights of his brother Dalvin Cook, because those heights are pretty damn high, but with Singletary on the team, Nyheim Hines that they brought in, especially Singletary as that RB1, I don't believe he's the guy anymore. Honestly, I didn't really think he was ever the guy to take them forward, I guess. And so I think James Cook is an underrated running back taken in the 3rd round that should be looked at as that RB1 now in the Buffalo Bills. Now my initial thought when I looked at the Dolphins roster is that no one is really underrated. And who do I pick? I settled on Raheem Mostert, clearly. And the main reason was to do with his role within this team, and the type of player that he is quite a unique one for me. This is a running back that's been known to clock ridiculous speeds in his career, record-breaking type speeds. However, with injuries over the years, this is not quite the case anymore. But he has a role in this team in tandem with, firstly, to start the year, Chase Edmonds, who was probably viewed as that number one running back, and then Jeff Wilson Jr. And after all this, he quietly went over 1,000 scrimmage yards for the first time in his career. This is a player that works perfectly in that 50-50 split backfield, and I believe that role in itself is an underused, underrated one as well. Alright, hear me out. I'm not about to say that Mac Jones is the next coming of Tom Brady by any means, but based on what happened in New England this past season, I don't attribute a lot of it to his play. I attribute it to the fact that for some reason Matt Patricia, a defensive-minded coach, was the offensive coordinator in this Patriots team. I think going off Mac Jones' rookie season, he was the best rookie quarterback in that class, where you had the likes of Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance. He showed what he's capable of, and that type of play, that considered approach, the accuracy that he has when he is in full, when he is in a system that works, I think he's a very solid, capable quarterback. He also copped a lot of flack, I think. And as I said, I don't attribute that a lot to what he put out on the field. Obviously, he's the one with the ball and he's making the throws, but the other thing I think with the Patriots is the weapons around him just weren't there. They've lost Jonnu Smith as well as Jacoby Myers now. They have added Juju Smith-Schuster, which is a great addition, but the season just gone, I think that's not Mac Jones. And I believe the player that he is an underrated one, because he's a very, very solid, useful quarterback. I like Michael Carter's game quite a lot, and I believe he could be a great part on a different offense, a different team. Carter fell behind Breece Hall for obvious reasons. He's a phenomenal running back and unfortunately succumbed to an ACL injury. But he also lost touches to Zonovan Knight and Ty Johnson in that back half of the year, even when Breece Hall wasn't playing. And due to the performance he displayed in his rookie season, I feel like he's shown more than enough as a quality running back who could work in tandem with someone else. He's shown enough to be worthy of a higher position on the depth chart of another team.